The English Couch. We talk about saving time like it's money in a bank.
Like, if we're careful enough, we'll have more of it at the end of the day.
But somehow, the more we try to save it, the faster it disappears.
Yeah, that's exactly what happens.
Welcome to the English Couch. I'm Mia.
And I'm Leo. Let's get into this.
Before we start, if this is your first time here, welcome. We make English feel like a real conversation, not a classroom.
Hit subscribe so you never miss an episode. And if you know someone who always says, "I'm so busy," share this one with them. They need it.
The free PDF for this episode is in the description. Vocabulary, quizzes, questions to think about, it's all there waiting for you.
Okay, let's talk about time.
Okay, can I start with something that bothered me for years?
Please.
I used to fill every single hour. I had lists, apps, color-coded calendars.
Oh, the color-coded calendar. Classic.
Right? And I looked so organized. But at the end of the day, I felt empty. Like I'd been running, but I hadn't gone anywhere.
Empty?
Yes, like I was busy, genuinely busy. But I had this quiet feeling that none of it mattered.
I know that feeling. I had a week last year, every day packed. Back-to-back meetings, calls, tasks. I remember sitting in my car on Friday evening and thinking, what did I actually do this week?
Yes, that's exactly it.
And I couldn't answer. I just sat there in the car park in the dark.
So you were busy, but not productive.
I was the human version of a spinning wheel. A lot of movement. Zero forward progress.
That image is perfect.
You know what I think it is? I think busyness is sometimes an illusion.
Wait, illusion? What does that mean exactly?
It means something that looks real, but isn't. Like a magic trick.
So being busy can look like productivity, but it's just a performance.
Exactly. And we perform it, for other people and for ourselves.
A full calendar isn't the same as a full life.
No, it really isn't.
And that's where things get interesting. Because if busyness is the illusion, what's underneath it?
Okay, and there's something connected to that, actually.
Go on?
I started tracking, and I mean actually writing down where my time went. For 1 week.
And?
Mia, I spent 4 hours on email. In 1 day.
4 hours?
4 hours. Answering emails about emails.
No.
I'm not proud of it, but that's what was stealing my time. Not big dramatic things. Small, constant pulls.
Pulls?
Like, you know when your phone buzzes and you check it even though you know it's nothing important?
Every 6 minutes, yes.
Those little pulls are a drain. That's what I call them, a drain.
Wait, drain? Like a sink drain?
Exactly that. When water goes down a drain, slowly, quietly, it disappears. That's what these small habits do to your time.
A drain. I love that word. It makes it physical. You can almost feel the time going.
Right. And here's the wild thing. The things that drain us most are usually the things that feel urgent.
The tasks that feel urgent are almost never the ones that matter.
That one hits.
It really does, because we confuse urgency with importance.
And once you see it, you can't unsee it.
Which brings up a question I've been wanting to ask you for a while, actually. But Leo, I want to ask you something I haven't asked before about this.
Okay. I'm nervous now.
Don't be. It's a good question. Do you think planning can actually stop you from living?
Oh, that's a real question.
I had this moment. I was sitting at my kitchen table, Sunday morning, coffee in my hand, and instead of just sitting there and enjoying it, I was planning my whole week.
While the coffee went cold.
While the coffee went cold, exactly. And I thought, I am planning to live better, but right now I'm not living at all.
I do this too. I once spent an entire Saturday designing a perfect productivity system. Color codes, categories, time blocks.
Of course you did.
And then I used it for exactly 3 days.
Just 3 days.
Day 4, I felt overwhelmed and went back to my messy notebook.
Wait, overwhelmed. Can we stop on that for a second?
Sure. What do you mean?
Overwhelmed means you have so much coming at you that your brain just stops, like a computer with too many windows open.
and it shuts down.
Yes, it freezes. And I think that's what overplanning does. We add so much structure that structure becomes its own kind of prison.
So the plan was supposed to give freedom, and instead, it took it.
Right, and the worst part, we feel guilty when we don't follow it.
Guilty for not following the plan we created for our life.
That's a strange thing to do to yourself.
But here's what I didn't expect. And Mia, you felt this too, right? That guilt can actually become its own time thief. Okay, and this next one, this is the one I keep coming back to.
Tell me.
I used to feel guilty about rest, like genuinely guilty. If I sat down on a Tuesday afternoon and did nothing, I felt like I was failing.
Failing at what?
I don't know, being productive, being a good adult?
I felt the same. I used to think rest was what you earned after the work was done. But the work is never done.
Never. And so you never rest, and then you're exhausted. And exhausted people make bad decisions with their time.
So rest isn't the opposite of being productive, it's part of it.
It took me a long time to understand that. Rest is how you recharge.
Recharge? Like a phone?
Exactly like a phone. If your battery is at 3%, you can't do anything well.
And we walk around at 3% every single day and wonder why we can't focus.
So to recharge means to get your energy back through sleep, quiet, doing something you love.
And when you're recharged, the same hour does more.
Because you're inside it, fully there.
You can't manage time. You can only manage yourself inside it.
Yeah.
That one took me a while.
Me too. And honestly, it changed everything about how I think about my days.
Which makes me want to ask you something a little more personal. Can I ask you something more personal about this?
Of course.
Have you ever had a period in your life where you completely lost track of your own time? Like, it just belonged to everyone else?
Yeah. Yes. When my dad was ill, 3 years ago, I was organizing everything. His appointments, his medicine, his paperwork. And one day I realized I haven't cooked a meal I actually wanted in 2 months. I've been eating whatever was quick. I've been sleeping whenever there was a gap.
Your time had just gone.
It had gone. And I didn't even notice until I was completely empty. I felt something similar. Not the same situation, but I've had periods where I've said yes to so many people that I didn't exist in my own schedule.
And that's the thing no productivity app ever tells you. Managing your time is really managing how much of yourself you give away.
Managing your time is managing how much of yourself you give away. I've never heard it said like that before.
I've never said it like that before. I think I needed to hear it too.
Maybe that's what this podcast is for.
Okay, before we go, it's time for the word corner.
Our favorite part.
We revisit the words from today's episode. Repeat after us. This is your practice moment.
Word number 1, illusion.
Illusion means something that looks real, but isn't. For example, staying busy all day can be an illusion of progress.
Or you might say, the idea that more hours means more success is an illusion. Repeat after us. Illusion.
Illusion.
Good. Word number 2, drain.
To drain means to slowly take something away. Energy, time, money. For example, checking your phone every few minutes drains your focus.
Or you might say, late nights drain my energy for the whole next day. Repeat after us. Drain.
Drain.
Word number 3, overwhelmed.
Overwhelmed means having too much to deal with, so much that you freeze or stop. For example, I felt overwhelmed when I looked at my to-do list.
Or you might say, when I'm overwhelmed, I can't start anything. Repeat after us. Overwhelmed.
Overwhelmed.
Word number 4, recharge.
To recharge means to get your energy back, like a phone battery. For example, I recharge by taking a long walk in silence.
Or you might say, I've learned that rest is how I recharge before a big week. Repeat after us. Recharge.
Recharge.
And word number 5, urgent.
Urgent means something that needs attention right now, or feels like it does. For example, that email felt urgent, but it could have waited.
Or you might say, I've stopped treating every message as urgent. Repeat after us. Urgent.
Urgent.
Perfect. You just built your vocabulary for the week.
Okay, let's bring it together. Today we talked about why busyness can feel like productivity, but isn't always. We talked about the small, quiet things that drain our time. And we talked about rest as a real tool, not a reward.
And that big idea? Managing your time is really managing how much of yourself you give away.
You also practiced the present perfect today, naturally in real conversations. I felt this. I've never said it like that before. You heard it again and again.
And you learned 5 words: illusion, drain, overwhelmed, recharge, urgent. Use them this week. They're yours now.
Now, your question for the comments. We want to know.
What quietly takes the most from your energy each day?
Write your answer using the present perfect. You can start with, I've noticed that, or I've always felt that.
We read every single comment, and we will reply.
The free PDF is in the description. Vocabulary table, grammar quiz, comprehension questions, everything from today ready for you.
Thank you for spending this time with us. That means something, genuinely.
Take good care of yourself this week. Not perfect care, just good care.
We'll see you on the couch next time.
Until then, bye for now.
Bye.